परिषद 50,000, बहुत सारी ब्लॉक चेयरमैन प्रेसिडेंट, बहुत सारी काउंसिलर्स चेयरमैन, 15 लाख नौकरी, अच्छा तनख्वाह, लाखों और करोड़ों रुपया मिलेगा। पढ़ेगा साथ साथ चुनाव लड़ो, युवा स्टूडेंट्स, गुड स्टूडेंट, देश का योर फ्यूचर्स। यूपीएससी सब घोटाला हो रहा है, वो 500 पोस्ट के पीछे से मत, जब हो जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, देश को बचाओ। स्मार्ट सिटी अर्बन रीजन that is highly advanced in terms of overall infrastructures, sustainable real estate, communications, and market viability. It is city where information technology is principal infrastructure and the basis for providing essential service. Smart cities and urban regions they are highly advanced in terms of overall sustainable real estate, sustainable communication and market viability. City where information technology is principal for infrastructure, information technology, and the basis for providing essential service. Smart city, principal infrastructure. City is currently known as the engine of growth as they contribute to 60% to overall GDP. Cities contribute to 60% to overall GDP. Despite the economic importance urbanization in India, bottom of urbanization, introducing bottom up approach to town planning. Bottom से नीचे से ऊपर. Sustainable. Even the existing imbalance region. Then they should further boost influx of a then they should further boost influx of a people from they should further boost influx of a people from village exacerbating urban wars. The strategy programs are taken simultaneously. 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 Providing urban amenity to rural areas. Pura or reducing pressure on a cities. Reducing pressure on a cities. सिटी के ऊपर जो प्रेशर कम करना, बच्चा लो देश को. Mission will provide digital and physical connectivity. देश को बचाओ. Quality healthcare. Quality healthcare. Education means quality sanitation. Agro processing industry among other objective of smart village. Listen. Quality healthcare. Quality healthcare. And education, skill development, digital literacy, quality sanitation, agro, sanitation, agro, agro processing industry among others is the objective. Agro processing industry, others its objective of a smart village mission. Urban mission will therefore provide urban mission will either employment opportunities in village itself and increase employment opportunities in village itself. Better quality of life will increase employment opportunity. 7% of industry live in smart cities cannot be success. The smart solution to problem of environment live in cities and to accommodate them, financial new cities are required. Accommodate them, 500 new cities is required. If urbanization challenges are not addressed immediately, the urban dream with which people come to cities may turn into nightmare. Urbanization challenges are not addressed immediately. Urban dream with which people comes to cities may turn into nightmare. রাত্রি স্বপ্ন night. Not address immediately. Failed regional planning. Migrate to cities, creating burden on already stressed infrastructure and service. For all segments of the populations. Growth is economic growth that create opportunity for all segments. Distribute the dividends of prosperity, both in monetary and non-monetarily across society. Force globalization. Revolution in information and communication technology, research and development in agriculture and science and technology have provided research and development in agriculture and science and technology have provided people across the globe ample opportunity to break cycles, poverty and underdevelopment. However, India has not kept to the pace. It is still one of the poorest countries in the world. With a very skewed distribution of resources. Skewed resources distribution is one-sided. One of the reasons responsible is quality of human capital. Among Indian workforces means year of schooling is just 4 years compared to global average 6.5 years. Only 2% population have formal training. Digital literacy less than 10%. More, more tragically, less than 50% of graduates the graduate are employable in modern marketplace. More tragically, less than 50% of graduates are employable in modern marketplace. Modern marketplace. Another trend observed in India is that people are engaged in unproductive work. For example, involvement of more than record populations in agriculture and some small scale industries. Poor quality. Compared inclusive growth includes a careless and unless manpower in Indian context. The government must invest in social infrastructure like education, health, and skill development. Education, health, skill development. In the past, the focus in education sector was more on infrastructure development. Now it is should shift to improving learning outcome. Teachers should be held accountable for performance of government must invest in social infrastructure like education, health, and skill development. For Indian context, suggest measures to be taken. Skill education should not be considered as a taboo. Digital literacy should be increased to tap full opportunities provided by the information and communication technology. Digital literacy should be increased to tap full opportunity and communication technology. Many government programs like Digital India, Skill India, Right to Education, Universal Healthcare Scheme seems to be steps in right direction from improving quality of human capital. Quality of human capital. Another trend observed in India is that people are engaged in unproductive work. People are engaged unproductive work. For example, involvement of a more than required population in agriculture and small scale industries, which is causing disguised unemployment. People are also ignorant about their rights and duties, love the land and significance of water, electricity, and environment. It is an example of a careless population. Actually, Another trend observed in India that people are engaged in unproductive work. Involvement of a more than required population in agriculture and some skills industries, which is causing disguised unemployment. People are also ignorant about their rights and duties, law of the land, ignorant about their rights and duties, law of the land, and significance of water, electricity, and environment are it is an example of a careless population. People are also ignorant about their rights, duties, law of land, and significance of water, electricity, and environment. Careless populations. Education sector. More infrastructure development. It has been adequate to provide poor health leads to poor intellectual development. Hence, government should invest in upgrading and building health infrastructure, which is currently very inefficient and weak. Invest in social infrastructure like education, health, skill. Skill education should be considered, and for those digital literacy should be increased to tap full opportunities.